likes of Martin Peters, Martin Chivers, Pat Jennings. And do you remember a winger called Alfie Conn? The commentator at White Hart Lane that day was Brian Moore.
So Spurs kick off, attacking the goal to our left in white shirts and black shorts, Leicester in their familiar blue, and both sides in an unfamiliar position, right towards the foot of the table. In fact, Leicester propping everybody up in 22nd place, and Spurs are 4 off the bottom. Both sides in relegation trouble, both sides desperate for 2 points to ease themselves a little and to lift morale as well. Referee Ralph Lee having a quick word with Joe Kinnear for the challenge there that gave Leicester that free kick. Some worried men there. The Terry Neal, the Spurs manager, second from the right, with the substitute Jimmy Neighbour on the right-hand side of the picture. Wilf Dixon there with him. Here's Worthington. A lot of delicate skills, and he finds Rofe again, who can get the cross in, but that time Joe Kinnear was in for Tottenham, and Conn is racing hard for it, but so too is Birchinall. Conn got there first. Blockley to Whitworth. Peters coming in first, and he's all right. He's onside, is Lee? Is this the breakthrough for Leicester? Turned inside. Oh, and Worthington missed a chance, and yes, it's there by Stringfellow, and Leicester go into the lead. Stringfellow, who finally turned it over. Spurs in total disarray there. Kinnear absolutely furious with his defence, but no doubt at all about it. Lee was onside, the linesman kept his flag down, and from the moment he put that cross in, Worthington half miskicked. Spurs couldn't get it away, and it was Stringfellow who finally pushed it home. Spurs 0, Leicester 1. Mike Stringfellow scores, and that's a terrible start for Tottenham with just 4 minutes gone. Birchinall, and a free kick, or is it a throw? It's a throw on the far side to Tottenham. So now it's with Knowles. Played on for Conn. Nice trickery there by Alfie Conn. Oh, just over! Well, he's taken a long time to establish himself in the Spurs side, Alfie Conn, but there was some beautiful trickery there that got past 2 defenders, and a shot in the end just too high. Kinnear. Couldn't get that one. Whitworth, Weller. Now Conn. Played for Martin Peters. Duncan is ahead of him. Knowles is coming up. Peters again. What a beautiful pass there for Knowles. There's the cross. It's deeper. And Naylor will struggle to get this back, but he's done it. And Duncan is underneath it, so too was the fist of Wallington. Peters obscured there by Conn, and Leicester with 9 men back. Naylor crossing this in again. Perriman is there. It'll come for Knowles. Oh, and now he's given it to Samuels. It's not away yet. Chivers now towards Duncan. Hits! Oh, no, and Wallington almost there by Duncan, and Wallington just got a hand to it and is glad now to catch it. Good shot there by Duncan, good save by Wallington. Lee. Oh, a nice little nod on by Lee, now for Wellington. Oh, and a great save by Jennings. Lee, who is being a superb target man there, hitting him with everything, Leicester, and a nice little touch off for Worthington, and a brilliant save by Jennings. Now here's Lee again. Now for Rofe. Leicester keeping up the pressure now. The cross coming in towards Worthington, and a header! Fisted away superbly by Pat Jennings. A beautiful climb again by Worthington. Jennings fisted away, and Worthington held his head in his hands. He couldn't believe it. Lee. Now Con. A touch for Duncan. A lovely back heel there to Alfie Con from Duncan. A little touch on the game. And no penalty, said the referee, though Con was down. Con looks in pain, but the referee said there was no infringement there. Naylor in a bit of trouble. Perryman with a chance to get him out of it. Con taking it up again. Perryman. Now Kinnear. Now can he cross this one? Towards Marty Chivers, in with a header, but it's passed. Well, the apparent injustices to Tottenham have really got the crowd fully behind this Spurs side now. As the whistle goes for half-time, and the boos come up because the crowd are not happy with some of the decisions that the referee, Ralph Lee, and his linesmen have given. And in fact, Martin Peters there, the Spurs captain, going straight across to the referee to have a word with him about some of them, I would imagine. Welcome back to White Hart Lane, with Leicester now attacking the goal to our left. And certainly Spurs' morale is going to take a bit of lifting now. They've won only one of their last 12 games. And Leicester, I'm sure, will remember that it was in November when, in fact, they were healthily placed in the league when they went ahead against Spurs at Filbert Street and lost 2-1. Jimmy Neighbour now on as substitute for Tottenham. There he is on the ball now. And I think it's probably Terry Naylor who's gone off. On for Peters. I think Terry Naylor really looked quite the part in the middle of the field where he was playing. So he's gone off, and Spurs have really gone to look for a little more striking power. Wide on the wings from Jimmy Neighbour. Well, it's Joe Kinnear making the running for them now. Duncan saying he wants it in the air, but it's too high even for him. Perryman standing off. Peters was hopeful of getting in the shot. And a misunderstanding there in the Leicester side. Now it's with Knowles. Perryman. Played in again towards Duncan, and Whitworth having no nonsense at all getting that one away, but Perryman tackling him hard. Whitworth again to Worthington. Taking on McAllister now. If he's got the acceleration, he's got a chance. There's the shot, and what a save! Oh, what a save again by Jennings. Worthington doing superbly there. He turned young McAllister inside out, onto the left foot. Tremendous shot, and a beautiful save by Jennings. Well, Spurs have got to match the determination that Leicester City are showing, and at the moment they're not quite doing that. Perryman now, can he lift them? Here's Kinnear. They've got men up and they've got Neighbour wide, which is what he was on to do. Well, that was a handball. And it's a free kick. And Perryman will take it. And England is making a late run into that Leicester penalty area. Played deep towards Martin Peters, but knocked off the top of his head by Birchinall. That's a throw. Be a chance for Chivers to exert a little more pressure on Leicester. Knowles. That'll fall for Whitworth. Worthington the only man up for Leicester, so he's got to hold on to it. Well, he gave it to Knowles instead. Crossed in again towards Duncan, and it might come for Neighbour now. Nearly pulled it off for Tottenham there. A beautiful turn by Jimmy Neighbour. No more than a yard of space, a curling shot, and foiled by that crossbar with Wallington beaten. Well, Perryman doing so much work in the middle of the field. Not handball, said the referee, who was perfectly placed. Now Stringfellow for Leicester City as England goes back to try and retrieve the situation. And it's a corner to Leicester. Well, the referee said that was not handball by Keith Weller, that in fact it hit him on the rump. And Leicester get a corner, which Weller will take. And Blockley again has gone up. Birchenall's up there too. Be an outswinger by Keith Weller. Curling out there towards Perryman, and here's Jimmy Neighbour. Con, well, he ran into trouble there. And Whitworth has had a very good game in defence for Leicester. There's Birchenall's long kick again towards Stringfellow, who's popped up in some unexpected places. Lee. Curling again now for Worthington. Number 2, Frank Worthington. And that could just about be the goal to sink Spurs. They've looked the composed side, Leicester. It's so long since they've won. But as that one came sailing in after a good move, Frank Worthington was there. He kept his head well. Hit wide towards Jimmy Neighbour. Here's Knowles. Perryman to Con. It's a whole wall of blue facing them, though. And that little 1-2 really didn't look like coming off. McAllister again, a chance to play it wide. It's pumped in there once more, though. Played down for Con, and hit. Oh, what a save by Wallington. Knocked out by Leicester. Whacked in again on the volley by Alfie Con, and a beautiful jump and catch by Wallington. Birchenall. Now Con. Well, he's got to be stopped sooner or later. Oh! Stopped, in fact, by Wallington in the end. A lovely jinking run, and the longer they held off, the longer he went on. In the end, Wallington stopped him. And here's Worthington in so much space. Whack it goes to the far side. What a ball. Straight to Keith Weller. And Worthington wanting it back again. Weller taking on his man and going round him. There's the chip inside now. And Lee hits it in. And Summers makes it 3. What a beautiful goal for Leicester. Worked superbly. And the last word for Tottenham. A lovely ball by Worthington to Weller, taking on his man and beating him. Crossed inside, pulled back rather. The first one didn't go in, and Samuels made sure that when it came to him, it did. Spurs 0, Leicester City 3, and a famous club in total disarray at the moment. 3-0 down, Spurs.
Well, neither side went down as it turned out, and 2 valuable points there for Leicester City.